doing? Okay, hope mko poa. Welcome back to another video by Petite Mama. If you're new here, guys, my name is Eunice. I'm a mom and I'm also a wife. And on today's video, it's all about your marriage Q&A question that some of you guys asked. So I'm gonna try and answer them to my level best on this video here today. Feel free to subscribe if you love content about motherhood, lifestyle, and everything about being a mommy and being a wife. So this week we have been celebrating with my hubby 3 years wedding anniversary, and it has been an awesome and incredible journey, and we are so grateful for life, and we are definitely grateful for the gift of family. If you're new here, also I'm currently finishing my 7-month pregnancy timeline, and my firstborn Zemira is actually turning 3 years next month, so that's another milestone. So feel free to join the channel and make sure to give this video a like, that's a thumbs up, or at least subscribe to tuko karibu kufika 10k, and I know we can do it because every progress and every single baby step means a lot to me, guys. So let's go ahead and look at some of these questions. Because I'm using my phone, I had to log into my laptop. Most of these questions were based on finances and how we try and handle our finances. Another set of questions was basically like how we met. Another set of question was basically like, how do I know that this is the one person that I really want to spend the rest of my life with? So let's go ahead and answer these questions. So at the end of the day, let me just say this disclaimer that marriages are different, people are different. You know your devil better, you know the person you're dating better, and what may work for me may not work for you. So it's all about sharing my experiences here, and maybe if you feel you can pick 1, 2, or 3 things, that's up to you, but it's all about sharing my experiences and just letting you guys know what has worked for me and how we've managed it to work this far, you know. So guys, the first question is, how does it feel to have a partner who matches your energy? I loved this question, and I feel like this is someone who knows my husband and I, because we are somehow on the same level of energy, and this is a good thing to have in a partner, because you will never have to feel like you have to force yourself to entertain each other. You know, the thing is that when he's in for it, I'm in for it. When I'm in for it, he's in for it. And there's no time whereby I have to feel like I'm faking myself just to make him happy or entertain him, or he doesn't have to feel like he has to force himself, you know, to make me happy or just laugh or have fun. When we're both having fun, we are in for it. And that's very, very important to have in a partner, because it just helps you synchronize each other's energy without having to force things. Yeah, I love that one. Next question is, how did you guys meet? Please share your experience. So apart from being married for 3 years, we've been friends for 9 good years. We actually met back in campus. I was a freshman. I just cleared my freshman year, and we were both in basketball team. Nilikuwa namjua like, oh, ule mse ako team ya basketball ya men, and I was in the ladies basketball team. So definitely we had occasion whereby we could meet so many times, especially during the weekends, because during the weekends most games were happening over the weekend, and then maybe during basketball meetings, basketball trainings, we could see each other a lot. I mean, so I think that is what brought us together. Sports brought us together, and when we started courting, that's how the story started up to now, where we are with 2 kids, expecting our 2nd child, that is, and we have created this beautiful, beautiful marriage. And a friend of mine always tells me, like, you guys are lucky because you met when you both had nothing, and you met when you were not struggling to do makeup or trying to impress, which is true. Like, when we were in campus, hatukwa, you know, like for me or for him, hatukwa na ile pesa ya kuimpress too hard. So somehow it feels like it was genuine love, you know, because I didn't struggle to put on so much or wear so much just to impress him. Ulikuwa tu nategemea ile pesa ya mzazi, so you couldn't fake anything, you know. Not like maybe nowadays if I'm grown and I have my job, like I have to go to a date looking super nice, you know. Those days it was just me, a simple girl, nothing much. Kama nywele imebeat, utaniona hivyo venye imebeat. So it was a fun experience. Looking back at it, it was really a fun and genuine experience, if I'm to say that, you know. So the next question is, how do you manage finances? And let me just answer this question generally, because I've also gotten another question is like, hey girl, I love how you've grown as a family, and how you're doing well. I like to know how you manage your finances. So that question has come in different ways. So let me just say this, to be honest, finances are tricky, and two things people mention a lot that will break a marriage are sex and finances. If you don't have enough finances, people will find ways to move to a partner who has the ability to take care of them. And if you don't have good sex, or if you don't communicate well about sex in a relationship or in a marriage, someone will either be unfaithful, people will want to go and cheat, people will want to go and out and find other partners who will satisfy them better. So I feel like those two things can really end a marriage, just to, you know, to make it into a simple story. So for me, I can say that for finances, I'll always come in when I need to help, because siwezi sema like I've married the richest man, or I've married a billionaire. The point is, if you're the wife and you feel like there's somewhere you can come in, then come in. Why not? If the guy has been providing for a whole month, and then gas imeisha, and you feel you have like 1,000 bob or a 2,000 bob somewhere to refill that gas, why not? It actually makes him feel better, because atakuja jioni umwambie, wow, I just decided to refill the gas, and I'm like, and he will see at least that is an extra mile, an extra support that you've given. So for me, the best way to answer this is like, I always chip in where I can. Like, I don't feel like what is mine is mine. You know, I just feel like it's fair enough, and it's genuine enough, it's honest enough. If you have something, if you're a working wife, if you're a working man, and you have your own cash, and you can chip in the marriage once or twice, and he's okay with it, then why not? You know, why not? And at the end of the day, wacha tu niseme, you know the person you've married, you know. Unajua, like, maybe you've married that person who can afford your money for your hair 24/7, ukiitisha tu hivi kwa hapo, you know. And maybe you've married someone mwenye unajua ukimuitisha pesa ya unga mid-month itakuwa a little bit tricky, you see. And maybe you know you've also married someone who has cash but ni stingy. So you see, at the end of the day, you know the person you've married. You get the point? Unajua nani umeoa. Kuna hao stingy, kuna wenye wako na kidogo, na kuna wenye wako na enough. Like, both of you will never lack. So weigh your option and feel where you can come in as a wife, as a husband, just to try and make your marriage work. I honestly feel like if you communicate and you're honest about your finances, marriages shouldn't break up because of finances. Because ukiniambia uko na 50, nikwambie niko na 100, why can't we balance that? You know, just to work out something. But you see, most of these issues come in because you marry someone, you think they have so much money, but you find out they don't have. So they can't impress you anymore in that marriage. Or you marry someone, they have so much money, you're expecting so much, you're expecting good vacations, you're expecting good hair, you're expecting good food, but hataki kutoa hiyo pesa. So it's all about who have you married. Communication comes first, and as a wife, I feel like for me to be honest, I chip in where I can. I don't have to push into the wall. I feel ni kama nisipotoa hii pesa haki nitawachwa. No. So that's how I do it on my side. Next question is, when you began dating, how did you know for sure that he will be the man that you want to spend the rest of your life with? This was an interesting question, to be honest, because I get that question a lot. Like, unajuangaje ni yeye, ulijuaje yeye ndo utaspend the rest of the life. But I have two things to say. My husband was honest with me, and he was so humble. He came to me venye alikuwa. He was not ready to impress me with things that men were going so much out there to put so much effort to impress ladies. He came to me venye alikuwa, and he was honest with me. Thirdly, he never rushed me to do anything. So somehow it was we were taking it step by step. Hakuna time aliwahi niambia, hey, come over, I really need you here right now. You know, he never rushed me to go to his house. He never rushed me, like, you know, to just push things so fast or to use me. He was so patient with me. He's not that guy like I just met like on a one night stand and things happened. No, 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 no. He was patient, he was humble, and he was genuine. He was genuine with what he really wanted to work, and we made simple steps, simple things. I don't think there's any one point whereby we had to go to expensive dates just to impress each other. We used to do simple things like taking walks and sindikishe stage, just simple things, because we were both in campus. We didn't have them money to impress each other on the extreme level. So that really made me feel like this may go somewhere, and I would want to have the same person in a marriage and spend the rest of my life with. And that's how we ended up growing together and building each other, because we met each other with nothing. And so that really motivated me, because for me, to be honest, money puts me off. Like, you can't come to me with money showing me everything and expect me to love you. No. I love when someone is honest and genuine, and I love it when we grow together with someone, you know. I don't want to feel like I'm put in a position whereby I'm being impressed. It really puts me off, and I think that's a character that I really admired in my hubby. And yeah, I don't know if that has made sense. Yeah. But the fact that he was patient, humble enough, and genuine, it just made me feel like this is what I'm looking for in a man, and I want to have the same man in my marriage and spend the rest of my life with. Another question here that was really interesting was, how does it feel to wed someone you truly love and cherish? Tell me that feeling. Wow. It's a beautiful feeling. I won't lie. That's why nasema marriage works, because when you find the one that you really want to be with, oh my God, it's like you have butterflies every day in your stomach. It's a beautiful feeling, you know. It's a beautiful to know that you'll wake up to someone who is smiling at your face, to know that at the end of the day you're looking forward to a husband who will come home with a happy face. It just makes things easier. You don't even notice the days when you're broke. You don't even notice the days when you have nothing. You don't even notice the days when the pandemic is on the extreme, because you are with someone who is just happy and you're making things work. And you know, they say two are better than one. That's my point. Two are better than one. So for me, having that person who just gives you that beautiful feeling every day, it's a wonderful journey. It really is. Na sisemi that marriage is perfect. It's not perfect. Today may smile at him, kesho hormones zangu zinionyeshe by the Buddha, lala tu uko kando ya kitanda, usinikaribie, you know. So that's marriage. But at the end of the day, if you've married the best person, a good man or a good wife, you'll find that the good days, they outweigh the bad days. And that's why we say marriage works. But it doesn't mean that it works because it's perfect. No, it works because you've chosen to not look at the wrong things and just focus on the good things and build each other on the good things and make things work. Yeah, so it's really a beautiful feeling. Like, I can't regret, and I can't think of days that I don't want to spend the nights with him. Ukishazoea kukua with the best person, it's amazing journey. So guys, let me close this video here for today. I don't want it to be extra long, because I know sit downs can be very boring for some people. Plus, those were just the few questions, and I really appreciate you guys. Anyone who took their time just to throw a question to me, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. So at the end of the day, guys, let me just say, marriage works. Marriage is beautiful. Two are better than one. Together is a beautiful place to be. So go for it if you're ready. Marriage is also not for everyone. So that's it for today, guys, and make sure to subscribe, or at least give this video a thumbs up, and I'm going to see you in my next video. So goodbye.